What if I told you that everything you know about audio was about to change with one single microphone? A Bluetooth microphone with no cables required. A microphone that has reverb, delay, noise reduction, and vocal modulations built in. A microphone so sleek that it makes your $7,000 Neumann U67 look like a pile of trash. You're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. And this shit's for real. Introducing the revolutionary SingMic by Sabinetek. Sabinetek? 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 Sabinetek is ready to get all up in those ear holes. Are you ready? Sabinetek. Not an official sponsor of this video, they just sent the microphone over so I'd review it. They're probably gonna be mad about this whole thing. Well, here it is. The SingMic by Sabinetek. It did come in a nice little Apple-esque package. And speaking of Apple-esque, this is actually only for, iPhones and Apple devices. But look, I used these colors as the background. Pretty cool, huh? But the real question here is, are you guys ready for your listening holes to experience greatness? All I'm gonna say is, prepare to get blown away. Blown away. All I have to say is, you're welcome. Here's the sound of the SingMic. Now, if you're unaware, but I've been making funnies during this whole beginning of the video. So actually, I'm not sure what the price is for this microphone right now. I asked them and they're not sure yet. So if I figured it out before I put this video out, I'll put it up on the screen or I'll put it down in the description. But as of right now, this is only on Indiegogo, and basically I think you can just go support them. It's not available to purchase anywhere. Like I said, that might be different by the time this is out and by the time you're watching it. Even though I'm not sure what the price is, when you do buy it, you will get some little earbuds, so you can plug it into the headphone jack and listen. And you will also get a TRS to TRS cable and a TRRS to TRRS cable. And you'll also get the foam windscreen. This microphone is obviously not for people who take their audio seriously. Even though in multiple spots, Sabinetek has the SingMic labeled as professional. Now, some of you may know how I feel about that when it comes to microphones that are definitely not professional using that professional tag. Basically, I find it frustrating because someone who's starting out doesn't necessarily know better, and they may just trust the fact that it says professional, and that oddly enough, microphones like this still get decent reviews on Amazon. Sabinetek did reach out to me to do this review, and honestly, I kind of feel like a jerk. Because I'm sure that putting in all the work to create a product and market it and do everything, that's a lot. So I feel bad making fun of this microphone, but at the same time, I think that maybe, someone who's like a TikToker or someone who does online karaoke, maybe they're the person to test this out, not a freaking audio snob, audio nerd like me. But it doesn't mean we can't have some fun with this review. Currently, I'm recording this into my iPhone through Bluetooth, and I'm sure you can see that I said that this is cableless. It technically is. You don't need a cable, but right now I'm actually sending this cable out of the headphone jack to a Zoom H1 just as a backup. But a couple quick notes about the SingMic is I really, really thought that this would be a side address microphone. And as you can tell, that doesn't sound right. It's an end address, which is interesting. I really did not expect that at all. But Sabinetek has their own app. It's Audio Wow. I know. Amazing name. Very, very good. But inside the app, there's actually different effects that you can engage that are actually in the microphone. It's not actually in the app. You can engage it just with the microphone, which is interesting. Now, those effects include a male voice, a female voice, a baby, what looks like a lightning bolt, and a robot, of course. You can't miss out on the robot, obviously. But you can change the effects from pressing this button or change your gain from these dials. And this is just your power button. And this microphone will also light up as you talk into it if you set it that way. I thought for a video like this, it might be a little distracting, but it's a fun little feature for sure. Since this is a microphone that people should just be having fun with and not be, recording a professional podcast or a song or anything like that. We're just going to have fun with it. We'll just check out these effects. I'm not going to go through all my usual tests. I think it's very unnecessary. But let's jump into some of these effects just for the hell of it. Okay, so part of the screen will show my iPhone 12 Pro right now inside of the Audio Wow app. And as you can see, you have like your music volume. You can play a song, I'm pretty sure, while you do this, so you can sing karaoke. You got like your mix option, your vocal option, your mic volume. You can turn that up, and you can turn off whether you're monitoring or not. And then you also have noise reduction. Let's see how that does. That's all the way up. Is it good? Does it sound fantasticals? Now we got the noise reduction on 1, there's some noise reduction. Now we got it on a deuce. There's some deucey deuce noise reduction. And now we got it on the max noise reduction. Can you hear the difference? I actually can't hear a difference, but I'm not sure if just the monitoring is weird on this whole thing, so I don't know. Now let's get some reverb up in here. Oh, hello. With arms wide open. 1 reverb. Oh, 2 reverbs. 2 reverbits. Wow. That's a lot of verb. And here's number 3 reverb. Oh, wow. Okay, now no reverb. Cool. And now let's go to the male sounding voice.
And here's the sound of the male sounding voice.
And now here's the female sounding voice.
Now let's talk like a baby, because babies can talk. Don't you know that?
And I'm Alvin. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Alvin!
I'm Alvin. I don't follow any of the rules. I'm a dick.
And here's the lightning bolt setting. Lightning bolt! And of course, here's the robot setting. And you can add reverb to any of these if you want. Wow. Okay, those were something. Was it just me, or did those sound like it was clipping the whole time, but it wasn't, because I'm looking at the meter and it's not clipping? That's weird, man. I don't know. If you swipe to the left, you can actually change the microphone's EQ. And actually, if you swipe right, you can change the headphone EQ, I guess. That's what it at least seems like, given the little icons. Well, let's add some bass to this. Here's the bass setting. There's the bass setting. There's the treble setting. Here's the beautify setting. Okay. Here is the clear setting. And here is the soft setting. Well, that's basically the app, and now I got the foam windscreen on, because obviously we got to test it out. So yeah, the SingMic, I think I'm ready to review it. I will say that when they offered to send this to me, I was expecting about this. And a part of me was like, just don't say yes, because I do turn down a decent amount of microphone reviews. But for some reason, my curiosity of it being like a Bluetooth microphone that they wanted it to be for like TikTokers, I'm like, I gotta know. I gotta try it myself. I mean, yeah, it's a toy, honestly. And it does frustrate me that SabineTek labels this as professional. I think that that's very, very misleading. But if they were to label this as like, hey, professional TikTokers, if that's a thing that exists, here's a microphone. That's different than being like, here's a professional microphone. You know what I mean? So even though I don't know what the price is, and price is a very big part of how I review something, I'm confident enough to say this. The grade that I give the SingMic is a D-. If it's under $40. If it's like $20, like maybe I'll say a D. Anywhere from like 20 to 40, D-. Anything after 40, absolutely a fail. So it just depends on pricing of this. But if you were going to like buy this for your kid that has like an iPad that they could sing into, turn on some reverb and, sing along to their songs, like that's fun. Like, sure. See, but that's the thing though. They didn't label it as like a children's toy microphone. Not at all. So they reached out to me, a channel that tries to find you guys good microphones that you can get, and thought, hey, our microphone's perfect for that. So to them, this like isn't a toy. It's not a joke. It's nothing like that. It's real. But hopefully I didn't shit on this whole situation way too much. I don't want to seem like a total asshole. Actually, I'm just going to move to this microphone. But bottom line, I think it comes down to making an educated buying decision. But that's really hard for some people that are just starting out. They just kind of will, trust that something's okay based off of Amazon reviews that could be a little skewed. But I will say this microphone was fun to mess around with. I laughed. I had a good time. But is it a microphone to take seriously? Absolutely not. But I do think it's really cool that SabineTek tried. They made a microphone that, was Bluetooth capable, that had different effects. Like you could go in and change reverb and do all that stuff. Like those are cool features, but it's not nearly on that professional level. But I hope that you enjoyed this review of the SabineTek SingMic. I hope it helped you out, helped you decide whether you should get this microphone or not. But most of all, I hope you had fun. Stay tuned for a lot more reviews, comparisons, silly little videos, and a bunch of other stuff. A thank you to SabineTek for sending me this microphone. I do appreciate it when companies send me microphones, and this was definitely a fun review, even though it didn't work out in their favor. But an even bigger thank you to everyone that subscribes to this channel, but an even bigger thank you to everyone that's a member of this channel. You guys are awesome. Your names are probably up on the screen right now just looking gorgeous, because you guys are so freaking beautiful. But once again, thank you all for watching the Audio Hotline. I'll see you audio nerds next time.